morning, Joshua. Morning, Antonio. Morning, Hamim. Tusime Eddie, Mutumba Paddy. Good morning, people. How are you today? Feeling good. Yeah. With another style. Okay, man. I woke up in a good mood. I don't know why I do, but I'm feeling so good, like I want the whole mood. I'm not gonna put on a t-shirt today. Feel like getting me a sweetheart today. I make her smile, I make her laugh. I make her dance, I make her wine. You feel like getting on. Come to me, girl. Feel like touching on. Dance with me, girl. I'll make you want me. Black Rain, good morning. Cosmas Agaba. Modric, good morning. Hashim, good morning. I'll take you to my place where we will play, before we play. Yeah, feeling good. Jump. Feeling good. Boca. Feeling good. Jump. Feeling good. Boca. You and me, come on, we rule the world. Me and you, we're gonna make them jump. We're gonna make them dance. Come on, jump. Jump. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. If you're feeling good, the jump dance. Mini Katsi, Chegera man. Yama Wencha. Jumbo Juma, good morning. King Daniels, Nick Wapuyi, good morning. Where the bad Yukiza? If you're feeling good, boca. Charles want to see me, good morning. You make my life easy. To find another to papa. When I'm done, when I'm up, you stuck to me. No se comida, I'm busy eating and I'm to the Wuria. To Gabigo, it's a Furuga. To Marie, a kid, and got to leave me. Good morning. Rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me. It's what I mean. Moses, good morning. Good morning, Krista Vici. Banang, Facebook, YouTube, there's a reaction. Now you can send hearts and all those things. Let me tell you the truth. You speak with the voice, it's in high definition. Take a picture of you, 3D glasses, make you an invention. Baby girl, you will rock with me. Keep me by my side, you will stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side, girl. Aibu Kenya, Daniel Ranga Doktari, Bashir Mukarazi, KJN Sounds. Eric Fire, Good morning, my people. Telija Uganda, Navasunga, Nabona Bagamba. You're my number one, gonna become my wife. Cheturina, Telija Uganda, Navasunga, Nabona Bagamba. Nabagamba, Teria Kutala, Teria Kufimba. Baby girl, you will rock with me. If you're by my side, you will stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side. Never go and Musana, never ever go out. Yeah. You give me one, baby girl. Yeah. You give me one. It's God's doing my life, you know. She done a lot for me, so I do the simple thing for her. Cause she give me one, everything she do give me one, you know. She tackle and pay boom. Good morning, people. How are you today? I hope you're doing well today. It's a Wednesday. It looks a little dark. I don't know what it's telling us. Is it going to rain? Is it not going to rain? I mean, it's unpredictable. Someone was telling us it's El Nino, that it's going to rain all the way. So today I'm going to be telling you about the RAV4 we bought. The journey that we went through to zero down on that particular one. And then of course I have some pending inspections. I'm going to be telling you the story as well. Good morning, Chris Fitness. Good morning, Modric. Vibe checho. So anyway, I'm going to be telling you the story. I think let's start with the story of the RAV4. Yeah, RAV4. The RAV4 we paid for yesterday. We saw it the other day, by the way. Now, on the day that we were searching for the RAV4, this person particularly wanted that RAV4 to the RAV4, the second. I think that's like the third generation of the RAV4. Now we would call it the second generation because that's when the shape changes. Literally everything changes. Now, during that period, there are two particular RAV4s. There's a RAV4 that has a D4 engine. That's 2000 cc. That engine is not bad. It's the same engine that is in the newer the newer Vox 2002. It's not that bad. However, then there is a model of the RAV4 that has a 2-liter engine. Now, the most common model of the RAV4, the most common version of that RAV4 is the one that has the D4 engine. Either when we went to check out cars, that's literally like Botwagenda Ewa Bakuri. That's literally, there were so many of those that have the D4 engine. And then there was literally only one RAV4 that had the 1.8-liter engine, which was UBD white. Looks really nice. The asking price was 30. They ended at 28 million. It was a UBD. Now, we had seen a couple of them. There was a USZ, which still also had a D4 engine. I think it was USZ. And then, you know, the one thing that I find to be repulsive is that someone is selling their car and they send you pictures from when the car still looked nice, instead of sending you the cars of how the car looks now. You get? And I find that when I share pictures of the cars we have bought, the way they looked when we were buying them, you people can see go muzigo. I don't know. They're okay, not all of you, of course. There are people that like to do this still sleeping. So that like to see pictures of cars that have been overwashed and all that. Now, for us, when we are buying a car, we buy a car as is. So if you look at the first pictures I put over the Fielder, and you look at the pictures from yesterday, those are literally two different cars. I don't let me take pictures of the car. The way we find the car is how I take pictures of it. Now, apparently, there are cars that we find when they are really clean, right? And those cars that ndi wabweru wano no Arthur nzikize moroka. Okay, so anyway, kane tunuzemwe moroka nga gweninda wajja. So good morning Isaac. Bashir Mkaraz, Arthur, please tell me about common problems for my first car to be the Namukadane Bashir Badnani. Asa, I want to know if Ipsam 6 to 7 million can reach Mbara. If can reach how much? Mbaraga Simon. Ipsam of 7 million is a good Ipsam, I'm telling you. Ipsam 1 million Jakuba Nunji. Ede tuki Mbara Bulunji. Nine Mbara in so Ipsam 1 million of Musam. Racho J Camparato Ipsam 1 million of Musam. Okujangori Kampara, but if you're in Mbara already, I don't see a reason why you should be coming to Kampala to buy the Ipsam. Mbara yonze mwenyini nalinguze yoku Moroka. So even Barara has good cars, by the way. Yeah. So unless you are particularly looking for a special something, good morning, Musema Saddam. That seems a different car you are in. Story different. Good morning, Mr. Emma Kafero. Bawa Matha Omuwat. Good morning, Dr. Aman Mahmoud. Travel with Shafiq. Good morning. So I'm telling you the story of the RAV4. So we moved around a bunch of places. Trying to look for the RAV4 because they were specifically interested in the RAV4. Now, I'll tell you that when we looked at the RAV4 of 28 million, the person that was buying actually considered buying the RAV4 of 28 million because it looked really nice. RAV4 million engine yalimu akantu ngakali wagulu, but it could pass. Waliwo omuntu obeera mu engine nenga osobola okugwesonyiwa ne buyitirawo okitegeera. So there are engines that are like that. Ngakabamu naye ngakali okay, it doesn't affect the performance of the engine, it doesn't affect the durability of the car and all that. So but it was okay. And the car was worth the money though. But Munzi ngamba buying a RAV4 of 28 million ate aguzemu nuwa nebwebanga si ya valumatic ya 30 million asigala akusinga. It will have better fuel consumption, it will be new, you'll be the first owner in Kampala and all that. You get it? So I find Naye, the person that wanted the RAV4, particularly wanted the RAV4. They did not want any other car. And the reason why they did not want a Nuwa was because Nabanyumiza is Sadine Mbagamba. This person's dad is a very generous man. Atena Yara Kali generous. So when he was growing up, they used to kind of like have a lot of people. They had a van at home. Then they have to use their car. So they did not really want yes, they could afford the Nuwa, but they just did not want. Did not want. So they wanted the RAV4. Still, the RAV4 gives them a little kind of weight. RAV4 in a way J1. So that's how we ended up buying the RAV4. So after moving around, you know what, because all the RAV4s were million, then but brokers were pushing us back and forth. Muzei nze sizikiza Moroka itokota. So and personally, especially for a person that is planning to buy a car and drive it for some time, it's much better for Gule Moroka. Right now, I'm planning to get Moroka for some time. Gule Moroka irimu UB series because the battery in Kadenyo. Right now, UA Kadege Mazima. So we were planning let's go back and sleep on it and see tomorrow what these guys are saying. And apparently the lady had given up. She was saying, "Oh, Mani, I will buy I had given up. I was going to buy a car next year." So yabada agenda. Gaina watu said they called us for that RAV4, the UBA we finally bought. Tibajirete ndo musajja agisubu. Ngagisubu doctor ino gisubu. Na already yabada tugambyeko. Okitegeera. Now ono omusajja yatwitide RAV4 musajja yomi yampitira vits. Okitegeera. Ngagamba mujja mulabe ku Moroka naye mbate mugitwala. It's okay. Nze njiguze njja kolaki. He had even even there his tin number ngaba transferring abaza manyage. He had already bought that car. Now this is where I bring about the thing that you guys have not really understood about buying cars and what we do when we are trying to inspect cars. People, stop judging cars on face value.
because I'm going to relate it to the inspection I was doing yesterday that is still pending it out. When you judge a car on face value, ojja kulemwa okugula ebintu ebirungi because oyagala ekinyirira. That's why you guys actually mugenda mu bondi mu bubondi omwo mu bubanda sina mu bondi mugenda mu bubanda ne mugule mmoroka embi olw'okubazinyirira. There are so many stories that people have told me. People come to WhatsApp nangamba ata nze nagula mmoroka nenjigula mu kibanda gundi tiyasukka kibuga nefiira awo negisa ku breakdown ngenda okuddayo enkeera nga banvuma buvumi okitegeera. So you need to understand that don't judge cars based on face value. That's why we do inspections. I can tell you, all about UBA, I think that the UBA car we bought, the only bad thing is the fact that it's a black car. It's black cars, but I tell you, for that model, black is actually very okay. Then I found out that the owner of this car was actually not very clean. The interior of the RAV4 looks actually good, but it needs a lot of washing. Then this car had original body. It had never been resprayed. That's also something you want to look out for. If you're going to buy a car and you can access a car that has never been resprayed, that's the best thing you should look out for. Because a car that has never been resprayed, I'm telling you, that's like the worst experience you can get with the car. If you buy a car and get Jude feeder. Now, there are so many cars that look really nice. Yesterday we were looking for cars. UBD, UBH, and of course I'm going to tell you yesterday's inspection. These people were too much interested in number plate. Bagara UB. Later. So this particular RAV4, the engine first of all is better than the UBD I told you about that was being sold 28 million. The engine was much better. The interior is very good, being that the fact that interior is much better for a lady. Second, a Morocano, had you found it in a bond? It's a fact. I would not allow someone to buy a car that I wouldn't buy. That RAV4 in a bond mukabanda ngabweri iba mu million 2 bwagifuwa kaboneta akaketa go kufuwa aba agenda jitu ne million 2 okitegeera aba agenda gifuwa agenda jitu ne million 2 Iteri side eri marigo. So, when we are buying a car, we also look at like how much would this car be sold if it were in a kabanda. And I can tell you, RAV4 mujiraba UBA mukabanda because twanonyeze morokezo, and majority ngabatunda UAL budget na milioni 10 nezo 15, UAM budget na milioni 16. Oshegera atenga ayogera ali proud nga someone has just offered them kambawe milioni 13, because the people that are looking for RAV4s are very particular about what they want. Oshegera, so it's very important that you understand the market. Nga tonna genda kutandika kunoonya mmotoka waliwo mmotoka ezimu ze mugenda onoonyeza mu ssente nga ssente zaazo ziri wagguluko ngera bw'otuna bw'otogamba omuntu ono, why would you buy a car at this amount? But the RAV4s have a particular thing that we need to understand. Leero kampitekeeno, leero kambayiseko mukube eddala, kambayiseko mukube eddala. So in particular, you need to understand the kind of car you're trying to buy. Etambulira mu miwendo ki. There is a time we had a RAV4, like the same RAV4, mujijukira RAV4 ya white je twayina yali ku USZ I think, oba omusajja yagigula milioni 23 okitegeera. It was white, I think. It was it belonged to a follower of mine. Agenda yali yakagula mmoroka eyo, then he got I think he got a work over scholarship in the US ngatagenda kudda. He left us with the RAV4 natugamba mu gitundu. Another follower of mine bought that RAV4 at 23 million. So Kati, looking at the market and how the market is operating with those RAV4s, nti buying a USZ ne bagikubiridde batya ne bagirongoseza batya nga USZ million 22 you'd rather buy the UBA at 22.7. The UBA is going to maintain value for a longer period than the UAW. I don't know if I make sense. So it's important for you to try and understand. Now, that RAV4 was data for starters. Yabadete yozeddwa oba babadde bagijjeewa mu kyalo. Okitegeera. And also you people, when mugenda okutunda emmoroka zammwe mangu, atha mumukubireko. Okitegeera. Kuba fono omuntu yatuguza $2.7 n'emitwalo 7 ng'atugamba tuguze $2.2 simanya n'engabire ababroka $5,000 n'emitwalo 2 aga transfer mugampe nze kale mu mpeeza zange zentadde mbara mshu ayinza bayisubudde $2.1 n'atuyake $1.4 n'emitwalo 7 okitegeera, which is not bad because he's a trader. Okitegeera. Now there is something else that I want to tell you guys, that probably you guys, the northern bypass yeri wanseri, you guys can't see it of course, but nayenga yeri wanseri. So there is something I'm going to talk about it when I'm talking about the wish. Of course, this is a new road. Sagara shiftinga focus ate mudde kunza ate mudde kukubo. So for the people that don't know, this is Kawala, right? Kati botuyingira bayita Kawala ne wayi church ya pastor yiga. For the guys that don't know, guy yanzi bagwe naguza maka tu yange na atansasula. Yali agiparkinga wano. Bere nyigoli banange musasula amabanja. Omuntu lwata sasula banja legwe mwesonyiwe. Embere jamukolako. It's like kama. So this is Kawala. The number of potholes is equivalent to the letters in the name Kawala. So I hope you guys are doing well. So we ended up buying the RAV4, and apparently the RAV4 was in much better state than I thought. SC yabadde mwali naye nga gas mutono bajuzaawo ka gas ne bagenda nga SC waabwe kyekyo steady. Emoroka eri, the way I looked at the RAV4 nze nga Arthur senga nalode nzengule emoroka eri nabadde njoza bwoza. Nabadde ngenda kuoza bwoza. That's what I advise the person that bought it. Emoroka yoza bwoza ogira ovuga. But bwobo yagadde osobola gifuwa bonnet yokka yerabika bwetyo. I think gwali musana gwe gwagikola gutyo. Naye nga bonnet yokka yeriko ekintu. The rest of the car actually looks okay. And also looking at the prices of the RAV4 kati fanga batamuddeko mu katale tukimanyi. And in particular, you guys, ngenda banyumiza inspection yeggulonga bwe yatandise. Banange bobanga oli eyo nga ina expectation ezigule moroka empye nnyo ku sente entono bambi tojja wa Arthur. Oyagala ogule UBK, I think RAV4 jimaze kangende ku inspection yeggulonga. So yesterday one of my followers here, a very good follower of mine, era nabadde mpulidde bubi nti nabadde nkola inspection y'emmoroka gyagula nga soogeddeeko naye at all. But eventually his people gave me and I talked to him. I'm really glad for you guys that give me business. Temundabangako, temugenda nakundabako. Thank you very much for giving me business. Now, yesterday's inspection had hiccups. It had glitches that kind of affected the entire day. Now, yesterday morning, remember you guys have been telling you, when we go for inspection, come maximum of 2 people. Mukijukiranga nchogera muje maximum abantu babiri mu moroka mugenda kubeera mu makanika, which makes 3 people. Ntibwe tusanga omubroka agenda tutwala ku moroka abeera afuuse wa kumeka wa kuna temujja abantu basatu. Era remember I told you, if you bring a third person you're going to pay for him. Era bana abantu bambi basasudde emitwalo 5 for the third person. Era initially they were 4 people, but I think we bagenzo olabe moroka mutugenda otambulira okuna ye ne yejjako. Let's take the 2 key decision makers. So you people that are going to do inspection with me, abagala mbakole inspection, tojja n'abantu basatu kunoonya mmotoka. Jangu gwe ne mukwano gwo omugwe weesiga asobola okuyambako to make the right decision. If you bring another person, I'm going to make you pay for that person 50,000 every day. Every day we go for inspection, you have a third wheel. You're paying 50,000 for them. Which again, the 50,000, I want it to be clear. Temugama and Sachogerako. If you come to do pre-purchase inspection, come with maximum another 1 person. Bujano muntu wokubiri ate muna kisusanga nchongeza. Because majority of the time that if you come 3 people, omuntu wokusatu bambi abata ina cha yamba. Mwemba ba decision maker ababiri. Kati mutambule ba decision maker babiri. Tugeteko makanika tumanye tulina mu ekifo kya muntu. Because sometimes the morokezo muziraba. Kati, I'll give you an example. With the RAV4 we bought, try omuntu yali atwala kutwala ku RAV4, but because we were trying na omuntu omulala mu moroka, oli nansaba sente z'amafuta eyatutwala n'avuga markex atutwale ku moroka gye twagula. So eventually ogenda okwesanga nga kitumenya. So ekyo nkimaze. So yesterday's inspection is one of the pending inspections. I had to do an inspection today, but then the person I no inspection already not shifting. So I'm adjusting my timeline. So but anyway, so one of the pending inspections started yesterday, and abatamanyi katuyingide Kasubi. Katuyingide wano bayite Kasubi. Naddala mu abaludde okujja e Kampala. E Kasubi bate wano walinga wabi kubo lyali vundu nnyo. Ne kati bateekawo even traffic lights. Boda kati kiri ekikomera ekiri wali waggulu wali banners ekyo ekikomera kya Kasubi Tombs. Ekyo ekikomera kye kya Kasubi Tombs. We watambula. Zikirire Makerere bangende wano.
Twali Makerere.
Kale. Muna baba ya taxi bakuba ebitaate baagala kusinika manyi. So this is Kasubi. So kansome ku comment za mwengere ebitaale gye binkutte. Morning Arthur, good morning Travel Life Vlog. Bakutame Jackson, Arthur, I want a Fielder UB series, how much? Fielder 2006 and above, ojja kuba ne million kana 23 24 eri mu UB ojja funa UBF UBG okitegeera. Depending of course on availability. Sagala ogenda otandika okusumbwa aba broke. Bagali naye Arthur yangamye solo funa UBG ngalo UBB. If the UBG is available, erejja kuba mwezo sente 23 24 okitegeera. Africa Carota, good morning. Abe Agama, Mr. Arthur, I have a question. There are some cars in the bond with number plates like UBN, but they are not yet driven in Uganda. Are they prices reduced the number plate, the numberless? No, they are not reduced. What happens, Abi, in more cases in the bond, the cars that are in the bond but have number plates are the cars that are older years. You know that if an importer imports a car like 2008 and 2007, they have to pay taxes in Mombasa. So if they pay taxes in Mombasa, by the time he drives to Malaba, their number plates are already in Malaba. So they just put number plates. So those are the cars. They are older years like 2008, 2007. So the number plates are already there. It is a moroka. Ziba ayo mubondi, nenga number plate. Yezidi. They are not necessarily old and the prices are not reduced. That's why you'll find that the old Wish, which is the 2008 model, the price is about 31. Nenga ate the Valvematic is priced at 34, 35. Because they still pay tax, and sometimes they pay tax that is higher than the newer models. You get it? So they are not bad cars, and their prices are not reduced, but the number plates had to be gotten immediately because they have to pay taxes before they enter the country. So but they are still there. Jezidi Moroka. Nenu was started Valvematic 2008, 2007. Jezidi. Nga number plate already query. The Wish is Jezidi. Nga number plate already query. Zisieta Jezidi. Nga number plate already query. Nga tezifugibwanga kuwano. Okitegeera. Kakati wano wetukirira for the guys that don't know. This is Chikoni kati tuyingira Chikoni. Nze sasulako mu hostel by the way naliye Makerere nze naberanga ku mizigo gyaffe wajjajja nga mvuga kibina yange lunaku nenzije Makerere. But I think I missed out the life of hostel. Bakubane mu hostel mulimu abaana abafuniramu sirimu bayitirivu. Obulamu bwa hostel nabo tebali very conducive. I would actually want for my kids to come from home bwe bali ku campus. Okujanga bagenze in a foreign country. But when they go to a foreign country, I would want them to live on campus, not off campus. Because on campus, I find that kids focus a little more. So yesterday, I started an inspection. It's one of my people here. So he says he watches me every day. Umanyaba bazungu abali ebulaya. YouTube eno bagiteka ku TV. Ne balaba. Okitegeera ngambera wano ngakulaba ku TV. Arthur yegwe ne mugamba yenze muzeyi ne yanza kumpa business. Nemunange, unfortunately, our first conversation yabadde ayomba. Ngamba Arthur abantu bange bangambye batutte mbimotoka ebikadde. Now I'm going to tell you the full story because I told it to him on phone. So this is what happened. I had already interfaced with this with the lady that came. Netukola appointment yesterday. I get to get a inspection. So apparently they came. Ngendo okutugenda tuka kumotoka nga bali abantu basatu. Ngate waliyo n'owokuna. The first thing I told her, but I told you guys, you need to come 2 people. Nangamba nedda, fena tu inogenda. Nemugamba no. Ekisoke moroka namwe mutebe gye tugenda tambulira mu ntono. Okitegeera si nene. Okitegeera. So you guys choose 2 people but decision maker tugende bano bayinza okujja later nga maze okulaba emmoroka nga bajja musalewo mwenna mwenna oba musasula oba temusasula okitegeera ne bakayana ne bagamba mumanyi unfortunately bwe mba temukkiriza terms zembawa inspection yo nyinzo gireka ne mugenda ne mugula emmoroka ku lwammwe kuba saagala bawa buzibu oba si kyekyo you pay an extra 50,000 for this person gwe mwagala okugenda naye netusoka nitubeerawo nebeegaya. I think we spend about 40 minutes nga bakyasalawo awe wajjidde omuntu owokuna. Now koti omuntu owokuna ono yazze ye initially I think abaleta planning agenda naffe, but then we started having the conversation of Arthur kati tugenda wa, because nabalabye nga bali ku Gigi. Banange people, Gigi is not a bad platform, naye Gigi is full of dealers. Ku Gigi tekuli bannannyini mmotoka, tebakyaliko. Gigi doesn't have real owners. Kakati wano mujjukirawo ekyo kikomere kiri maaso awo kya Makerere University. Gigi no longer has real car owners. All the people that are posting cars on Gigi are dealers. Okitegeera, the good cars are really overpriced, the cheap cars are not good. I'm telling you for a fact. Okitegeera. So it's important that you understand. So but say they already had Gigi. So because I had seen omanyi osoma embeera, I saw that they had Gigi, the app. They were already talking to some people. Nembabuuza kale, because they hadn't told me the cars they wanted. Bangambako Wish, ne bangambako Nenua. So that those are the 2 cars that I had in mind. So bwebaze, then the lady told me tuina sienta gye twafunye omusajja wa ku Gigi naye yatugambye kati agenze mu Karaji. Now the moment a broker tells you siriiwo simanya ngenze up country, simanya emmoroka eba teriiwo, you guys, obukodyo bw'aba broker, you have not yet learned the way the brokers operate. If he doesn't have a car for you, he will pretend the car he showed you is not available, or the owner has gone up country, that is coming back on Saturday, to stall you, to not seem like he's not credible. So the moment he told me, and besides, the Sienta, if you're going to buy a used Sienta, Sientas have their own challenges. Literally almost everyone that is selling a Sienta is selling the Sienta because it has troubles with the gearbox. Majority of people that are selling Sientas are selling Sientas because they have trouble. I don't know why particularly Sientas have those troubles, because so many other cars have CVT gearboxes and they don't have the same issues. You get it? So anyway, so when they told me the Sienta, I told them, first of all, let's not look at the Sienta as a car. Secondly, that person is lying to you. The Sienta is not existent. Then they went back to Gigi. I told them, you know what, people, let's leave Gigi alone. Gigi is going to disturb us, and I tell this to all the people I do inspection with. I normally tell you guys, let's leave Gigi alone. Gigi disturbs. Gigi as an app used to be good, but now it's no longer good. Which again, so I told them, you know what, guys, let's leave Gigi alone. And you know the funny thing, banange mukama wangi omuntu gwenkolera inspection no nsonyiwa. Let me just share this bit of information, so that these abantu bange bayige kuba kwe tuyigira. The people that came to do inspection babadde abakyala babiri nga balina n'omwana wa high school. People, omwana wa high school bagezi, abaana ab'omulembe guno bagezi, naye omwana wa high school takutegerera engeri gy'orunningamu operations zo. I'm telling you, it was a high school child that was going through Gigi telling these people kati ene motoka tukole ki, omwana wa high school nga n'ebibuuzo ebimu abibuuza nze kakati nebeera etya, kati bw'amala obimbuuza ate n'aligamba bali. Then bwe twatuuse tulina emotoka ze twabadde tukebera, there is a newer we looked at, n'agamba bampaddemu tips z'okebera emotoka eya accident, nti bw'olaba emisumaali gy'omu maaso wano nga gyavaamu emotoka eba yatomeramu. People, accidents are seen in so many other ways. Era namusomeseza omwana oyo because he was eager to learn. Nemusomesa nti kakati mubono nyemotoka accident emisumaali gireke, because sometimes the bolts, someone can remove the bolts from the front nga alina wagenda okuteeka bolts ezo. It's not particularly because the car was involved in an accident. Yesterday, yes, Wabakuli twageze tulaba y'emmoroka, but I can tell you for a fact, Wabakuli tewabadde y'emmoroka ya accident mu mmoroka ze twalabye. Ubakuli is full of brokers, and sometimes people think I don't like brokers, but I have no problem with brokers. Now, ekintu ekyokubiri ekyabaddewo yesterday, we set off. Finally, they paid 50,000 for this young boy. Netugenda naye, and then I want to make this clear, because ekintu ekyayombeseza omwami ono yankubidde simu ng'ayomba, Arthur bangambye abantu abo batutte mu bimoroka ebikadde. You people, majority of the time you guys come with numbers of brokers that you have already called nga mukoze an appointment tujja kulaba motoka. This is exactly what happened yesterday. Abantu bano bazenga bakoze appointment with one of the dealers in Bakuli nga bamugambye tujja kulaba motoka nga yabagambye ne motoka zaayinawo. Nemba gamba, you know what, because ebiseera ebisinga ne bwembeera negative ntya saagala muntu agambe nti nze nafunye motoka ezange n'ogaana okuziraba. So I told them, let's go and look at those cars. If there is a car that is nice, we buy it. Netugenda omusajja waabwe na it's a coincidence that omusajja ono mumanyi era bwe batugambe tugenda wa muntu ono sigenda kwogera brand ye because it can be used against me, but bwe batugambe tugenda wa muntu gundi, and I told them, yeah, I know that person because it's the same dealer. So many of you guys have come to me nga tugende wa dealer oyo kebere moroka. We have actually bought 2 cars from him. Ne wish je twagule million asatu last time. That particular dealer got that car for the person that bought the wish. I don't know if I'm clear with you guys. So when they talked about this dealer, I knew him. Nembagamba tugende. Because what you hari akawundo je twagula, era that follower of mine took me to that dealer. So I know that he can have good cars. So when we went, emotoka ziyatulaze zezabaddeyo. Now I'm going to tell you a twist. After tumala okulaba emotoka ezo zonna nembaga mumanyi tuddeyo ko ku Bat Valley bali une emotoka gye baleeta endala. But twatusa ku Bat Valley, these people called their person who is here. Ne bamukubira ne bamugamba Arthur atulaga ebimotoka ebikadde. Era omwami bwe bampadde ku simu yantandikisa ayoba, Arthur gwe omuntu gwe mmanyi, abantu bange bagamba batute ebimotoka ebikadde. Ne mugamba naye muzeeyi, abantu babo bolaba be bantutte ku motoka omuburoka be bantutteyo. You know, I find that that's a challenge that I get with people that are trying to, people that delegate other people to buy cars for them. And mark you on omwami, I don't have direct contact with him. Nze njogera n'abantu be bone boogera naye, which is a very good thing. But the things are not reported the way they are. Nti abantu bano be bakubiddwa omuntu waabwe ne bamugamba tujjira twatuuseyo ng'abamanyi n'agamba ndoga ono omukyala nayogera naye ku ssimu. Kakati ate bwe tutuuka ne bakyusa ne bagamba nti ate Arthur yatutte ebimotoka ebikadde. It's not a very fair thing. Era mwe you people that delegate ekirungi omwami ono yabadde ayogera nange nanga naye bambi Arthur tobisharing enkya ku YouTube n'amaana nga naye omanyi Arthur bisharing bye bitunyumira ku programu yo okitegeera. So I'm sharing this information, of course, with permission from this gentleman. Naye munange Sebo, I want to make it categorically clear, abantu bano bakulimbyemu emotoka ze twalabye zonna ewa Bakuli oli yabadde dealer waabwe. They made an appointment with him. It's a coincidence nti omuntu onabadde mumanyi, because me I associate with people. You'll be surprised how many people ask my number when we go to buy cars. Obo tambula oti dealer Arthur mpa ku number yo mbadde kunoonya mpa kuna waliwo abagala mbalangire naye nze nagana. People offer me money by the way okulanga emotoka zaabwe. Oyina kugamba Arthur manya nakuwa emitwalo 3 buli wiiki onange. But me, I don't want to do that because endorsement is a very serious thing. So I associate very well with people. So olwokuba twabadde tunyumya n'ono omwami okitegeera nga bwatutambuza mu mmoroka bano ndooza ne batandika okulowooza nze mbalage emmotoka naye ng'oli omuntu yabadde waabwe. I did not want to leave Bakuli without exhausting all the options. So emmotoka zonna ezabadde wa Bakuli twazirabye okitegeera. Kati kansooke mbazzeeyo k'emabega omanye emboozi zino zinyuma. So before we set off, babadde abantu bana kwabaddeko bambi omwami, and I'm sure he meant good. Omwami ono, our budget for buying whatever car we buy is maximum 20 million. Now mwaba mmanyi mukimanyi nti omuntu wajja ne million 2 mbasaagala ziggweewo, because emotoka ya million 2 ebiseera ebisinga efaanagana neyo 18. I'm telling you a fact. Emotoka ya 2 efaanana n'emeka ne 18. So that's why omuntu wajja ne budget ya million 2, majority of the time banjagala spending a million 18 odem ne million meka ne million 2. So when they came, as we were discussing abakyasala obo omuntu okusatu mutwalo bate tumutwala, we were talking with this gentleman nagamba naye Arthur emotoka nga mwogerera mu bbeeyi tusobola ofuna wish valvematic ku million 2. Ne mugamba wish valvematic ku million 2. Nina omwami gwe mmanyi gwa agivuga valvematic kamukubire. Nitumugamba mukubire bw'aba asobola ogibafunira muba muwonye n'okusasuliza inspection wano okitegeera awo mugende papa wish valvematic kuba valvematic zikyali mpya katale tezinaba na bizibu. Bwe yakubidde omwami yasose n'atugamba tusobola ofuna wish UBK ku million 2 smart sorofuna wish UBH ku million 17 ngikuganga ebintu byayogera mu beyi y'emoroka clearly beyi y'emoroka takola ki tajimanyi. And I'm trying to tell you this guys because wano we bababira gogenda noveno mu propaganda w'abantu ebweru nga bakugambya osobola ofuna emoroka UBP ku million 8 okitegeera ogamba kangenefune abantu ebyo bafunye emoroka ne zibasumbuwa okitegeera. So I wouldn't want someone to have very high expectations nesobola ofuna emoroka empya ku sente bweziti okitegeera. Ngenda babulira story why in the end I ended up telling these people lwaki tetugula emoroka ya bond. So omwami ono bwe yagaye nti asobola ofuna UBK ku million 2 ne mugamba omanyi bwe oyina osobola ofuna emoroka ya UBK ku million 2 kuba yesimu gye tuba tusookera okitegeera. Fortunately nakuba esimu gaffe nawe tulina ateeka omuntu gwe yagambye asobola omufuniriza emoroka mu sente ezo ku loud speaker. Esente zitwale oba twabagambye tusobola ofuna ng'emoroka nga UBB ku million 18 17 okitegeera UBD ziyingire million 2 okitegeera. Nakubirawo esimu bwe yakubye esimu ku loud speaker omusajja gwe yabadde agamba asobola omufunira UBK ku million 2 mwennyini n'amugamba UBB ziri mu million 19 okitegeera. So I'm sharing this story so that you understand and then start being realistic about when you go to about car prices. So bwe yamaze okwogera ne mugana nayo manyi because that's when we decided katsoke tugende ewa dira w'abano gwe bayogedde naye ku simu tulabe emoroka kizaakola ki zaalina okitegeera because wabawo mbutufu omuntu gwokola inspection and your hands get tied nga you really want to get something really nice naye nga oyina osooka kusoma mbeera olabe how these things move. So eventually we decided on omwami ye n'agenda n'atwekera bano abantu basatu. We set off and went to Bakuli. When we went to Bakuli, before we went to Bakuli, let me say this again because ekirere kyabadde kyeyombi omwami ono ng'agamba abantu be yabawa listi y'emmotoka z'ayagala, but ku listi y'emmotoka z'ayagala baŋŋambyeko emmotoka mmeka? Baŋŋambyeko Sienta ne mbagamba eyo Sienta mugireke kuba tugula mmotoka nkadde, ne baŋŋamba Nuwa ne Wish. Okay, ze mmotoka 3 ze baŋŋambye. Omwami bwe yakubye mu bambi yabadde ayomba atha ku mmotoka zonna zenka kyogamba n'olemerera ofunako emmoroka ennungi ne mugamba naye emmoroka zo baŋŋambye naye baŋŋambye emmoroka 3 emu ne mbagamba bagireke era bwe tugenze wabba ku ipatu n'emmoroka ebika bimeka 2 kati agenda okuŋŋamba the other cars that he had on his list. Amazima ng'emmoroka ewabba kuli obwedda tuziyitako ng'ate ennungi naye olw'okuba bali bagambye baagala ebika by'emmoroka bimeka 2 nga sisobola kutunulira mmoroka gye bataŋŋambye. The first thing they told me is the person you're buying the car for is tall. Emoroka entono zonna tuzirike ne Wish yennyini nga tebajagala nga baagala Nuwa. I'm sure this gentleman is watching. Bambi njagala story yonna yonna ogifune from me okitegeera because kati nze story yange ngisharinga nze kabali bali basatu. There is no way I can ate nga nesimu obedda njogerera ku yaawe actually obedda bwe nabadde njogera story nga nkuwulira what is happening ng'omwana ayagala kunzija ku simu ne muviira ne ŋŋenda eri okitegeera. So anyway, it's important for us to understand nti bw'oba oyagala a list of cars, let the list be clear. Tugambe tulina kweno ne kweno ne kweno kweno era bwe twagenze wabba kuli ne Wish zennyini nga tebazaagala nga baagala Nuwa. But I can tell you that Nuwa a car once 1 million 2, it's very rare to find a good car. Chovola beri Nuwa gye twagula gye twatwala e Masaka nabagamba I was surprised ogisanga mu kabanda nga namu bwetyo ng'ate eri mu kabanda kubanga the other Nuwa all the tires were new okitegeera esi yali akola it was by moroka eri yali almost perfect era bwe twatuuse waddiira w'abano namugamba naye tulina Nuwa gye twagula wali waggulu bwe mba muginamu efaanana bwetyo tujja kusasula busasuzi tugende okitegeera. But the Nuwas were not nice. Twalabayo Nuwa I think 2 ne tulaba ne Wish. Now the Wish ze twalabye use UBB UBD okitegeera tuyina zitwaseko UBD ne batugamba muziveeko ezo 22 UBD million 2 mu mmeka kati waliwo a particular Wish and I'm saying this for you guys to learn yabadde USZ. Guys, I can tell you Wish eri ne bwogikwata n'ogiteekako UBP omuntu agigula nga UBP eri Wish yabadde USZ but it was perfect yabadde mu kibanda USZ kati omuntu anoonya Wish essaawa eno baatugambye bagitunda million 19. A person that is looking for a Wish and you're not biased about number plates nga you have a budget of below 20 million gende ewa Bakuli ononye wish eri ku USZ empye nnyo buli muntu agimanye ewa Bakuli ya milioni baga yagitunda milioni 19 togenda nange genda ewa Bakuli ononye wish eri ku USZ empya. We saw this wish and we were telling these people you bargain with these guys kuba dira yabadde waabwe nze nyine bintu esagala kuyingiramu era dira nadde mugamba naye no USZ lwakite mukitwa ku milioni nga 15 because enamba nkadde nenyi niyo yabadde waawo n'agamba mugireke mumate mukigula n'atambula n'agenda. So but the other wish was new and these are the particular words enamba nkadde twagala moroka ya mu UB okitegeera naye nga amazima the other USZ we yabaddewo UBH. You would look at the UBH, look at the USZ, you could possibly even swap the number plates. No gamba USZ kebe efuke UBH, UBH efuke USZ. Eri wish yabadde perfect. Tekuli fira, interiorly clean. It seems like the person bought that wish and kept it. It was that perfect. So that's how the inspection went. But wamaze okulaba emmoroka USZ bagigobe, I still don't know why they. Baku number plate. Waliwo emmoroka gy'ogula nga togula na number plate. Otegera eri wish nebo tunaba tuguze moroka nga tuguze UBJ. I'm telling you eri wish nungi okusinga because tulina we twagenze in Bugolobi waliwo akabandawo e Bugolobi nga ku ewali sewage twagenze tusanga UBJ nga basiika nsiike mwanche bayita okusiika nga they are simply repairing the paint. Eri wish teriko ku repairinga esinga BJ gye twasanze e Bugolobi esinge moroka zi UBDs chizo naze twalabye wa Bakuli. It was almost perfect. Era if you're looking boba bade togenda gena nange for inspection ngo yagala gula wish gende wa Bakuli obagambe bakulage USZ empya buli omwaji manyi nyiniyo agitula 19 go there ugigule ne boba togenze nange nze namazo gikebera kati ako services za inspection nete bakulaga USZ ndala USZ lebo ogitunulira ko mpya ne munange bagigobya. So we tumare kuve wa Bakuli, that's when we come back to netukoma ku office yange waliwo omusajja yabadde ne wish, I think it was a UBB, netumugamba girete ku Bat Valley because the lady of the RAV4 was paying for the RAV4 that day. Ate RAV4 yo bagipakinga ku Bat Valley wali ewange, so najja wa wish sabadde yo nga bagiraba no giraba because I was helping the lady get money. So nasanze balabye wish nga tebagisiimye eyo okitegeera. So that's when we started talking on the phone with this gentleman. Nangamba byayagala. Then that's when I know about the list of cars. Nga mulimu Spacio, new model, mulimu Raum, mulimu IST. But then they said the IST is very small. The IST is a very small car for him. Even them, naoba giant by the way. Era I told them, gwabadde bagira. Nembagamba banange sienta mwali jiri sekwa nsonga. Sienta wadde ine emito 8 naye mu bwembalaba you guys are giants. Akamoroka kalika jabba menya. Bwembanga mwenda mwenkana bwemuti. Why don't you buy the wish or the new one? Kubaba abadde bangambye moroka 3. Kwe kubagamba sienta mugireke because sienta already has its own challenges. Nimbagamba mugule nuwa oba wish. Okitegeera. But then later on I realized the gentleman that's buying the car, he's okay with the Raum because the Raum is also okay. Ne boba muwanvu, you can adjust the seats atira sinyimpi nnyo. Then the Spacio new model, he's also okay with it. The IST I kind of agreed with them. Kuba nabo bennyini to the IST legenda IST katono. Ateka IST kali overpriced in my opinion. So IST ntujireka. Then we went and looked at like 2 Raums. Now, as we were going to see the Raums, this is when I told these people, bwetuba tugenda gula Raum enkadde. Bagenda jibaguze milioni 19. Yes, jakuba mu UB it will still be okay. But why don't you guys consider going to the bond? Wembanga sente musobola okuziweza. Now, this is how my conversations go. Omuntu akugamba ogule Raum ya milioni 19 ng'etambuddeko wano. Ng'ate asobola okufuna Raum ya 25 nga gwagitandise. Na atakigamba abatakwagaliza. So I told them, mubasuubuze eri tusobola okugenda ne tunonyayo Raum ya milioni 20 tuiza nagifuna kwa 2 mu nyatomanya. Then why are we buying a used Raum? Awo wenyini nyine twala Raum yabadde oba ku UBG nga nyini yagira mu milioni 19. UBG nga waliwo Raum endala UBN nga nyini yagira mu milioni 27. Nembaga kati mulaba BN bagira mu milioni 27 ayi tusobola okufuna BP ku milioni 25. Ontegera kyembagamba nti some of these conversations that I have with people it's very important if I can have the conversation with the actual person that is purchasing, because abantu ambayinza obutakolaki oba olumu ne information it gets distorted bwe mugamba wano nakubira oli omuntu then bwakubira oli information olumu ekyukamu katulaba nga bwembagambye nti bebatututte ewa broker waabwe ate bamaliriza bagamba Arthur yatututte tulaga ebimotoka ebikadde ate nga nezile emmotoka tezabadde enkadde ye condition gyogenda osangamu like no was below 20 million. They will be in that condition, literally all of them. Okitegera, they will be in that condition. Era nakibagaya ne bagamba nuwa zigenda beera mwene embeera. Okitegera, ziri nuwa zisigaze tubadde tugula n'abantu bange tubadde ng'olumu tufuna omukisa nti omusanga emmotoka nga ya muntu eri mu kikomera omuntu okitegera obwikyo ogwo omukisa tetwagufunye yesterday. Tulina kusaba busabi bwe bakomawo bagenda komawo Friday because I'm busy today, I'm busy tomorrow. So we will redo the inspection on Friday. So if they come back on Friday, of course on Friday I also have another person. So on Friday they have to come 2 people. Definitely they have to come 2 people. So on Friday, because already Friday I thought that we would be able to be done, because normally we get done in 1 day if the people are decisive. We're gonna get a script so I'm gonna kusanga wemaliza broadcast script nange mu printing ile copy of the current script is NBA. So that tugenda tukakura umungamba gambe, you know what, I think you guys should consider topping up your money and we get like a newer car. Tujejire mu boninga tujetandikide mukuru ntwaidako ku equip ono ntwaidako kono equip then amanda bagateke ku charger gawa getanga yes. So that's how we went. But to have the kuraum, someone called us for what Toyota Alex UBE ngabajira mudoba milioni 17 neto atuse ku Alex. It was not a bad car na yenga no for me it wasn't worth it. Era nembaga mumanyi eno tutujitunula nako tujesonywe. Let's either consider bargaining on the other room, or let's consider buying a new room. Nebaga manyi Arthur, let's go back and think about it. Nebagamba, but we can only meet on Friday to start, because I know on Friday they will be very decisive. Yeah. The reason why I'm putting them on Friday is because then Saturday, then Sunday, then Christmas. So there is no other time in Zobakoliro Burungi, and I'm sure they want to drive their car during Christmas. It would be a very good thing, because after Christmas we'll go then what? So let me read some of these comments. Then in Baboli saying by Yunajimaze. A good morning, Papa. Hi, Tony. How are you? Travel with Shafiq. Baranga Simon, at least you 160, because I have the same car you want. Okay. Paul Ntegeda, great. Good morning. Raiwa, good morning. Seron George William, good morning. Jemo Kevin W, good morning. Read for me the Vitino model. I want to buy it, bro. It's a very good car. Just buy. Yeah. Hello, it's been a while. Hi, George Senkubugo. Good morning, Brian. Yes, Antonio Leron Pise Kawala. Caesar Rashid. Yes, Saith Kagaba, good morning. I've missed the RAV4 story. You can rewatch. Arthur, man, advise me. I want to change from border to Uber border. To Uber border is kidding me, man. I think Uber income is better than border, and safety matters. I think, Taremwa, you can do Uber and safe border. Eh? You have less stress. I don't think it's going to be much more money than what you're making now, but at least you have a kind of structure. You don't need a stage and stuff like that. Eh? Yeah, and then you're smarter. I really don't think it's going to be much more money than what you're making, but you can try it. Eh? You can try it. You can do Uber border and safe border, and try have both. Have all of them, because even the guys that are in safe border, they literally do the other things as well. I hear Mobimoto Kerikade. That was hilarious. Ko high school when Komyo Kutegera. Good morning, Arthur. Good morning, Marvin. Chris Fitness. How was the old year? No, Oman Aleka Alimu Erevo. He was sharp, by the way. He was a brilliant young man. But still, a brilliant young man is still a young man. Oman or high school, Asigara or high school. I can tell you that when I bought my first car, when I was at campus, Navuganga. But right now, when I see how I'm driving, I'm thinking obana saving anga kuba nali muto ebirozo biba bikyali bito okitegeera ngabo otunda n'ebintu bye yeronda ku mmotoka, the things he was saying kati kino kibyeno tutugula ngera obiraba bya ngire mwana mutokale okitegeera kwiri ya Kim good morning Antonio nkumaze Derek Lule hi. The mistake was not to deal directly with the person who is paying for the car. Omwana alabika ayagala kwawula his relative under the instruction of those women. Chris Fitness, I don't think bagala kwawula. I really don't think nti bagala kwawula. They don't look like the kind of people abagenda okwawula. But I'm thinking nti baina kye baagala olumu ekiyinza okuba nga tekisoboka. Okitegeera. Then ate ekirala nti gwe oyagala ogula emmotoka gwe nga Chris Fitness. Naye bw'osindika omuntu omulala okujja okugigula naye ayina kyayagala. I'll give you an example. The lady that bought the room, they were buying it with the husband and the RAV4. And particularly, the lady wanted a new one. This is the story I get from her. She wanted a new one. It would be very easy for, if she was buying alone, ngoli ya mugamba gendo ogule gwamanyi, it would be easy to convince her to gende mu bond tugule new empya. But the husband did not want the new one for reasons that are very valid. Okitegeera. So kati ebiseera ebimu gwe you want a particular car nenga n'abantu bosindise okuguliza emmotoka oba bosindise bagende balonde emmotoka nabo bayina gye baagala. This is totally human. It's not evil, it's not bad at all. So it's totally understandable nti this gentleman had a list of cars nenga nabo bayina gye ba preferring because as a family the newer would do better. But no is in mukatale mu sente ezo no ambi. I'm telling you twagula UBA but there is a UBF gye batuleetera nenjigoba nga UBA esinga UBF obulu sina kugisinga ngikubira wala okitegeera nenga tebagala kwawula. That I'm sure. Gaitano good morning. Iga Ashraf good morning. The Catholic Music Collective good morning. Karemire Gordon good morning. How much is a Raum in the bond? Raum was already like $1 million depending on how you bargain availability and all. Raum new model. Why do people run away from Mark X despite of 250G engine capacity? Because Mark X it's the newer models of the Mark X that don't actually consume. Hi Vianney. Herbert good morning. So that's the story of the inspection. HRE pending. It will continue on Friday, and hopefully on Friday, and hopefully on Friday we zero down on a car and get a good car. And this gentleman, Bambi Mwami, I don't even know his name. I've never dealt with him. It's a very good thing that I can people can trust me even without talking to me directly, without knowing me. But it's important. It's also important that I push this out there. But then sabambyo bangambireko kulokutano bajja abantu babiri bokka tebajja basatu. Then ekirala, when they were here 3 people, they were suggesting inzo oba ninye boda mbagoberere obachi, and I was telling them kati olinye boda bwe bakutemera kawo okugulu ogoberera ki okitegeera. Borders are not safe. Gikozese boda naye gikozese nga tolina kyakola. Kozesa boda nga tolina kyakola. Nebo boy ne ekyokola boda gyesonyiwe. The reason why me I keep driving these small cars, sagala kwemenya. Sagala kwemenya nze njagala nvuge moroka yange nga ne kuduka nsobola vugawo. Okitegeera, that's why I drive these small cars. Okitegeera. Ireka na kamoroka akatono bikanywa kilomita 12 kaba kanywedde njagala kanywa 2 per liter. Okitegeera. So it's important that we are clear about the parameters. Bobojja kola inspection jangu gwe n'omuntu omulala. Omuntu owokusatu ngenda musasuza $5,000 per day. Naye ate ku Lwokutaano bambi bana abantu abatamaliza inspection badde nsaba bajje babiri. Nkimanyi this gentleman is watching. Kuba yangambe ne inspect yagenza okwogera naye ku simu ngali mukulaba live broadcast yeggulu. So nkimanyi nene agenda kugira bambi nsaba bangambireko bajjaba babiri, only the key decision makers. Then if we end up looking at a car, then the rest can come nga bazzo okulaba oba basasula oba tebakola ki oba tebasasula. So that's my humble request. Otherwise I will be forced to get a bigger car. Ate inspection njongeze nga lwenkozese mmoroka ennene ate inspection osasula sente nyingi. So I don't want to go there because I know 2 people can make a decision very well. So Kamsewa Kano, you guys, I do pre-purchase inspection. If you're going to buy a car, I help you make the right decision, buy the right car at the right price in the right condition. I charge only $400,000 to this from now until 31st December. Starting 1st January 2024, I'll be charging $450 for the first day. and 50,000 the second day, and then 150 for every extra day that comes after that. Yeah, the other things will remain the same. So I help you get a good car. I come with a mechanic, and your money covers now. The 400,000 covers 2 days. Until it's very clear that in money, if you said ebisinga bobo in the right budget for the right car, we get a car in just 1 day. Kebe ya bondi, kebe ye no weru. The people that have done it with me know. It said everything. If you don't get the right car in the first day, either the budget is the issue or you're not clear about the car that you want to buy. Wachitegera. Bashiri, eri comment ya namukadde talina bulwadde. Eye moroka ne woba toguze yange. Nja kuyambako tufune moroka endala. Eyange jireke. Nja kuyambako tufune Corolla endala. And I'm telling you, those Corollas, the challenges they have are normal. It's just that the mechanics sometimes lose steps. Some mechanics just don't know what to do with the cars sometimes. It's like doctors. A doctor can have experience of over 40 years. And then a case comes that is unique. He wants to even go back to the notes and give into people's age, give into Pigani. So it's completely normal. They have the normal problems that normal cars have. No problems that can be solved by by other normal mechanics. So namukadde teina buzibu nebo ogula etali yange. Nja kuyamba ko tufune etali yange. Kube yange ojja kulaba nga akuseera. Kube moroka yange eri very valuable to me. Ate mukama ali mukuntaasa nti obusente bulindi mu busa sura mpola bujja kugwayo kamaruka kakasigari kakole emirimu jange. Already when I have a shoot and I need a second car, that car basically does it for me. Okitegeera. So mbasetaka kupangisa moroka, and I already know the condition of that car is nice. Nchimanyi tegenda kunsumba, tegenda kukola ki. Okitegeera. Kinsingira ka to kupangisa moroka ojipangise ate kunywa amafuta. There is a person that had a film set, and they hired a wish. Nga wishing enywa olunaku lwe ya shooting alwali olunaku lumi yanywa entwalo 12 nga tena tebavuga distance ne baka bavuga kilomita ndozanga 10 nenga we batambulira awo imtwalo. It's atenga etuka nesikondoka nekola biki nze moroka yange nchimanyi teina kyegenda kunkola ne weberwadde kirwadde buli kirwadde kyayo nsobola okukikola ki okukimanya nti kiva wano. Like there is a time nakajiwa ono omwana ajivuga Uber ne shortinga ne jako charging, then nenyi mugamba agitwale wo musajja wa wiring nangamba ate moroka eno mwagisamu inverter. I had put, remember in the beginning mujjukira ngambaga nasa inverter mu moroka eno mu Corolla nga nakayingire matuga tetwali na masanyalazi nintekamu inverter because na charging anga laptop nga bwe ngende waka abana basobola kulaba katuni nga tutuse waka. Then we got power. I forgot about the inverter. Kati abana lumundoza ono bwe najimu agitwala mbano okujoza wansi ne bayiwayo amazi ne gagenda mu inverter negatta nekola short circuit. Okitegera era bwe bagitwala moroka bagijjako bujja inverter netedera tetiadda mu musumbu. So kati moroka literally every problem, it's either I've created the problem or the problem was been created by him. Teina buzibu. So I know that car. That's why normally I tell people topapa kutunda moroka yo. Okitegera topapa kutunda moroka ne webe kusumbua. Moroka jusa muku makanika tumanya ayinza okufuna makanika mpya ayinza okugikolera. Okitegeera kansome kumanya bashiri ndoza comment yo kati njisome. Joshua, Antonio, Hamim, Tusime, Eddie, Mutumba, Pade, Clark Rhyme, Cosmas, Agaba, Modric, Hashim, Deep in Coffee, Nick Wabuyi, Vinny Katz, Jombo Juma, King Daniels, Charles Walusimbi, Moses Heath, Chris Da Vinci, Bashir Mukaraz, Dr. Daniel Ranga, KJN Sound, Deep in Coffee, Nakumazebu Kenya Abe, Lubura Chris Fitness, Mbaranga Simon, Luirika Isaac, Musema Saddam, Emma Kafero, Mukisa Bawa Martha Omubwa, Dr. Amma Mohamud, Travel with Shafiq, Council Patrick Asiku, Semuga Jovan, Farouk Taste, ni travel life vlog, Bakotame Jackson, Africa Karota, Lugumia Tony, Paul Ntege the Great, Raiwa, Serun George William, Jemo Kevin, George Senkubuge, Brian Wanyama, Caesar Rashid, Seith Kagawa, Taremwa Agre, Mwebaza Marvin, Bika Gaetano, Iga Ashraf, the Ugandan Catholic Music Collective, Bruno Bakahika, Kabusu Viani, Herbert, Elijah Muchunguzi, Kabusu Viani abagambi the RAV4 is a classical globally. Kawesi Peter sebo wasuzotya webale nnyo ebigambo by'amagezi by'otuwa naye mbuuza ku Nuwa ne Ipsam eriwa eyinza okukolera n'ennywa yaazo anti Nuwa bw'oba oguze Nuwa enkadde ne Ipsam enkadde obviously the Nuwa does much better, much more work, most prestigious naye zinywa kyekimu. Nuwa eyinza okusingako katono naye bw'oba oguze Nuwa nga 2 it will definitely do better. You promise that we shall get manual Corolla. You promise. I'm not promising. I don't know if we can get the manual Corolla, but we can try. Bashir, we can try. We can try. Chamanje ziri. Tezirabika na enga ziri eza manual. Ochitegira. Then I also realized that the Vitz consumes a little less than the Corolla. Katono nyo na ne Corolla inywa bulungi nyo. Inywa bulungi nyo. And I think it's because Corolla the Corolla omukyala wuno gwe nyina okwogera naye I want to negotiate tula wano bana kambasibule mala okunegotiating ano ne service provider tula no problem. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Random Cast Talk Thursday. We can so tomorrow we can talk radically about anything. I'm going to shoot a short film for one of my students today, and then tomorrow we'll do the inspection that was scheduled for today. Hi Arthur, I'm going to inbox you for contact of a trusted mechanic. No problem. I wish you a very lovely day, guys. Thank you for being part of the broadcast. Inspection, muguleka tracking devices, muguleka alarms. Tracking devices are 350 and 450. Car alarms are 210. And ngenda baita radios are Android. Izija. Nebuno obuntu obupikamu muka jump starting and atikube morokazo automatic CVT. We need those things. So ngenda buba letira mujja bungulako naro. I wish you a very lovely day. Don't drink and drive. And ciao.